Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here just above 47 cents. We dipped all the way down to almost 46.5 cents earlier today. But that was only a 2-cent dip. And now people right away are saying that the bottom is now in once again. But I'm not so sure. There's people still calling for a 42-cent XRP before we finally take off. But nobody can call this market 100%. We just got to sit back and wait and see where we go from here. 2/3 of remittance users prefer sending money through digital applications, citing fewer issues as the reason, according to Visa Money Travel's 2024 Digital Remittance Adoption Report. You know, we're going to see remittance continue to gain more and more value year over year. People are going to continue to work abroad and send money home. And I think Visa is definitely utilizing RippleNet technology as well. Through multiple partnerships, Visa is directly connected to Ripple, and with the capability of using XRP in cross-border remittances. Besides Tranglo Currency Cloud, there is Thunes, which uses Ripple payments globally. Like I said, they're utilizing RippleNet technology, most likely also utilizing XRP to some extent as well. But I think that's going to continue to rise as year over year, adding more and more value. While the EU's DLT pilot regime may not have attracted huge interest, the second wave features no less than 48 firms, mainly banks. So now they're utilizing DLT and they're tying in the digital euro. But look at the banks that are tied in with this. Goldman Sachs, HSBC, JP Morgan. And they're also working with RippleNet technology as well. The digital euro is going to continue to gain traction over time. We'll talk more about that in another video. Banks will not give up privacy. The same is true for central banks. Ripple pilots a private ledger for central banks launching CBDCs. Ripple is piloting a private version of the public open source XRP ledger that provides central banks a secure, controlled, and flexible solution for the issuance and management of digital currencies. Now, I keep seeing people still saying that there's two prices for XRP. One on the private ledger, one on the public ledger. That's not true, and David Schwarz has debunked that multiple times. The same XRP that we're invested in has the same price on the private ledger and the public ledger. The CBDC private ledger on the XRP ledger will handle tens of thousands of transactions per second. The CBDC private ledger is also supported by RippleNet technologies and the Interledger suite of protocols to enable ultra-high throughput use cases such as micropayments. Now, whenever you got invested into XRP, people always said that XRP is going to be used for bank-to-bank payments. XLM is going to be used for person-to-person payments. But that has changed over time. We also see XLM tied to CBDCs. Same thing as XRP. But you see XRP also banking the unbanked. Same thing that Stellar is doing. But they're not fighting each other. These two cryptocurrencies are going to work side by side into the future, inside that new financial system. But when it comes to micropayments, that's an absolute game changer because we all make micropayments every single day. And a lot of us will be using XRP for micropayments in the not so distant future. That is definitely coming. And micropayments are going to be massive amounts of payments that are happening. And it's also going to bring a price rise to XRP as well. The price is going to move no matter what, because payments are going to continue to be coming more and more every single day as more and more people start utilizing crypto and not even knowing it. Ripple integrates with existing banking infrastructure through its software solutions like Xcurrent, which enables real-time messaging, clearing, and settlement of cross-border transactions. It uses APIs or translation layers to interface with bank systems, allowing for faster and more cost-effective global payments. Ripple is the extension of the banks for them to enter the digital era. You know what's going on right now? The banks are getting ready for the fourth industrial revolution. The bank is pushing into the digital age. It's happening in the background. I didn't even know it was happening at my bank until I had a problem with my debit card. And that makes me wonder how many other banks are working with Ripple in the background, pushing into the digital age. I cannot wait until all those announcements come once the Ripple vs. SEC case finally comes to an end. Blackrock's market cap exceeds the GDPs of approximately 130 countries out of the 195 recognized countries globally. At the end of the day, their goal is simple: one world order, one world tax, and one world money. I am not a fan of a one world currency. In fact, I think most countries don't even want that. They just want a level playing field. They don't want to be dominated by the US dollar anymore either. But you know, every single country around the world would be in favor of a world's bridge currency like XRP. But it's the technology that we have right now that will help Blackrock achieve a one world money. And even Larry Fink, he tells you he's not here. He's not in the crypto space for Bitcoin. They are here for utility, and they are here for the technology that we invest in. XRP is the technology of the future. It's what makes that vision come alive. So you see, he talks about tokenization because that's the next generation for markets. For securities will be tokenization. The ETFs were just to get people into crypto. Now he's going to take them to the next level. He's going to get all their investors into utility. That's what's going to come next, and it's going to lead to mass adoption. I'm going to use my own post here. If you haven't realized how big these ISO cryptocurrencies are, these utility-driven cryptocurrencies are actually going to be, you need to look again. Without these cryptocurrencies, the digital transformation cannot happen. The changing from fiat to digital could not be realized because these cryptocurrencies are needed to make what was once a vision a reality. You know, the new financial system was coming ever since 1988. But why did it take so long to get to where we are right now? Technology. They didn't have it yet. Now they have it. That's why everything is starting to get fast-tracked now. The BIS, they want to have a new financial system up and running as soon as tomorrow. While SWIFT, the outdated technology, they want to stay in the past. And that's why I think Ripple will steal even more than 10% of SWIFT's business as we push into the future. We will most likely see a 589 for XRP. If 10% of SWIFT's business gets us to $100, all it takes is Ripple to steal 60% of SWIFT's business, and we will achieve 589. Think about it like that. And that's what's coming. But that's how important these ISO cryptocurrencies actually are. Without them, we would not have a fourth industrial revolution. Take a listen to Brock Pierce, Tether founder. It's key to listen to what he says at the end of this video clip.
Tether is doing, what, $50 trillion a year in sort of transactional volume. It's the most traded cryptocurrency in the world. I think that, we'll see what happens. It played a critical function.
Take notice, he's talking about Tether almost in the past tense. Like Tether is just not going to make it.
You needed and one point I like to make with, certainly in the US as we talk about this, the digital dollar, whether it be Circle, Tether, or whomever, has about 97% market share in, call it the new economy, these future monetary rails. The US dollar is the reserve currency in all crypto transactions, which I think is a very good thing from a US perspective. And I like to remind US legislators of this fact.
He likes to remind US legislators of that fact because he wants them to know that these cryptocurrencies are not going to end the US dollar as a world's reserve currency. But we have seen in the past Christine Lagarde and other central bankers saying that once a CBDC comes, that's the end of the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. So I think he's wrong on that, but I do believe a new currency is definitely coming, whether it be Ripple's new stablecoin or USDC, because USDC was always looked at as the US dollar, the US digital dollar. But, I think we're going to see two different world's reserve currencies possibly in the near future. We don't really know where this is going yet, but we have to go into the digital age. The US cannot stay in the current system when the rest of the world is pushing in to a new financial system. I'll talk more about that in another video as well. So here is an updated list of everyone at this round square table. This right here tells you all you need to know about Ripple and Stellar and XRP and XLM. Because when you look at the people sitting at this table, that they're building out a new financial system. It is coming. We are going to have a CBDC in the United States. I'll talk more about that in another video as well. But this is all you need to know. Because Ripple has a seat at every table like this in every single country all around the world. That's how I know XRP is going to make you wealthy. A future maybe not so far off. David Schwarz says, imagine a future maybe not so far off where everything is tokenized and you can have your salary agreed in dollars, but gold gets delivered to your wallet. And you can buy groceries by selling tokenized shares of a REIT. In that world, there will need to be concentrations of liquidity pools. You can't go from gold shares to an obscure REIT by finding people who want to go those same shares to gold. The liquidity concentrating asset likely can't be one country's currency either. How could that be universal? You need a neutral bridge currency, is what David's saying. Even through tokenization, you have to have a neutral bridge currency to move it. And that's what XRP is built to do. So all the people still focusing on the dip that happened earlier today, they're going to sell too soon. There's so many people so anxious to sell at different price points when all you need to do is look at how big this actually is and you will never sell any of your XRP. This is so big, it's going to bring generational wealth. You people that are holding XRP in the future, they are going to become legends. They are going to be talking on Fox Business News on how they got invested in the XRP while it was still under $1, when it's sitting at 3 and 4 and 5 digits in the future, because that is what's coming. And I try to show you that every single day in the videos that I make, because I see it clearly now on where we're going from here. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.